private office or we would Zoom?
I'm definitely in here by myself.
Okay, now I'm ready to go on the record. This is cause number 2020 CR 1835, the state of Texas versus Maurice Caesar. This is also 2021 CR 10661, the state of Texas versus Maurice Caesar. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record, and defense counsel, if you could identify the case that you represent him on.
Samuel Lau for the state, Your Honor.
Jocelyn Andrews for the defendant. I represent him on 2020 CR 1835, which is assault, family violence, strangulation, choking.
Ray Lopez, Your Honor, for the defense. I represent him on cause numbers 2021 CR 10661. I also represent him on Night Mag 639741 and Night Mag 639742.
For purposes of the record, Mr. Caesar is appearing by video conference from the Bexar County Jail. Go ahead and tell me your full name, sir.
Maurice John Caesar.
Okay, thank you. On the screen, Mr. Caesar, I'm going to show you the first true bill of indictment that was filed. It does allege the offense of assault, family, second offense. It also alleges a repeat offender enhancement allegation. So that repeat offender enhancement allegation basically states you had a prior penitentiary trip on that robbery case. How are we proceeding on this indictment?
As charged, Judge.
Mr. Caesar, on this indictment, the range of punishment is a second-degree felony. So it's punishable by confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division, for any period between 2 and 20 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies to this indictment? You're muted. Hang on.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show you the next indictment.
Okay.
This indictment alleges the offense of theft under 2500 enhanced. That's the indictment that ends in 661. Mr. Caesar, this is punishable by confinement in the state jail facility of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for any period between 6 months and 2 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment on this indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
As to both of these indictments, Mr. Caesar, you have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to cross-examine all the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent. All of those are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Yes, ma'am.
When you sign the document that I'm going to show you on the screen, hang on. On the screen, I now am showing you the court admonishments in the cause number that ends in 1835. When you sign this document, it's the defendant's waivers that you sign. What you're telling me is you want to give up those rights that I just explained to you. Is that what you intend to do today? You're muted.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is this your electronic signature in cause number ending in 1835?
Yes,
Right
ma'am.
here. Now I'm showing you the court admonishments in the state jail ending in 661. Is this your electronic signature here at the bottom?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that what you intend to do in both matters? You intend to give up your constitutional rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney, Ms. Andrews, on the assault case?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Lopez on the theft under 2500 case?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, ma'am.
If you were not a citizen, Mr. Caesar, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge on both of these indictments could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Mr. Caesar, are you satisfied with I'm sorry, I already asked you that question. Mr. Caesar, I need you to take a look, but before I do that, Ms. Andrews, I'll start with you. Does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
He does.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
He has.
And in your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
He is, Your Honor.
Thank you. I will accept the waiver of rights and the cause number ending in 1835. Mr. Lopez, in your cause number, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
And in your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept the waiver in cause number ending in 661 and make it part of the record. Mr. Caesar, if you look at the screen, I'm showing you the plea bargain that is applicable to the cause number ending in 1835. It calls for that you agree that you have been previously convicted of one felony, so that enhancement paragraph would be true. Punishment would be assessed at 2 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, $1,000 fine, no applications for probation, an affirmative finding of family violence, and a no contact order with Gianni Guillory. Is that your understanding of the agreement in that case? You're muted, sir.
I didn't understand that fine. I don't have any money, ma'am.
Okay, besides the fine, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Andrews, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The only thing I see is that it's not saying that it's concurrent with the 2021 CR 10661. I think we forgot to add that.
That's
No
correct.
problem.
Judge.
I will run it concurrent.
Thank you.
Otherwise, is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that your understanding on that cause number?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, on the state jail, Mr. Caesar, the state jail case calls, the plea bargain calls for punishment to be assessed at 2 years confinement in the state jail, no fine, no applications for probation. It'll run concurrent with your assault case, and the state will dismiss the 2 new cases, which is a theft under 2500 and an evading arrest. Is that your understanding of the agreement in that case?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lopez, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And state, is that your understanding of the agreement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Caesar, I'll take your plea on the cause number 2020 CR 1835. That's the assault family second offense. What is your plea? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest, ma'am.
And what is your plea in the state, the theft under 2500? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, ma'am.
In both of these matters, Mr. Caesar, are you entering a plea of no contest because you have talked about these matters with both of your attorneys and you believe that it's in your best interest to do so?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
In any of these matters, has anyone forced you to enter a plea today
No, ma'am.
or offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
Correct, ma'am.
I will accept the pleas of no contest on both of these matters. I find that the pleas are voluntarily made, and in each case, I will ask the state to tender its proof.
State offers takes exhibit 1 along with attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
Any objections, Mr. Lopez?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. State's Exhibit 1 is admitted in both matters. Ms. Andrews, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in your case?
I am.
You know what? I think that's the one that I don't have.
Judge, you already signed it. I'll have to download
Okay.
it and email it to you.
Yes, please. I will. So apparently I've already signed that discovery acknowledgement, but I will make it part of the record. And Mr. Lopez, same question. Are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will sign your discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. Give me just a minute, please, so I can read the steps. While I'm doing that, I'm going to dismiss the two other cases.
Ms. Andrews. Mr.
Yes,
Lopez,
Maurice.
could I get my, could you ask the judge for my back time?
I will. It's not time yet.
Okay.
How many days does he have? Well, it's more than 18 days because he has those other ones. Yeah, but how many does he have on the night? Because it's whatever he's been in for the night. That's not that the longest he's been. Okay. Let's go back on the record, please. We're going to start with the state jail felony, cause number ending in 10661. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt. And I will find you guilty of the state jail theft enhanced, theft under 2,500 enhanced. And I will sentence you pursuant to your agreement to 2 years confinement in the state jail facility. You do get credit for the time you have been in custody on this case. This matter will run concurrent with 2020 CR 1835. Mr. Caesar, we checked your days in custody. It looks like you have 47 days in custody. Is that correct? Does that sound right to you?
Yes, ma'am, since the 24th of November.
Right, so that's 47 days. So I'm going to give you credit for all of that. All right, now this is a plea bargain case. I did follow your plea bargain agreement, so you do not have a right to appeal. Let's move on to the 2020 CR 1835. On the assault family second offense, I need to ask you your plea on the repeat offender enhancement paragraph. So I'm going to read that to you. Are you the same Maurice John Caesar that in cause number 2008 CR 7827 in Bexar County, Texas, was convicted of the felony offense of robbery? Is that true or not true?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to say true or not true, sir.
True.
Okay. I do find that it is true. And I do find that the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt. I will find you guilty of the offense of assault, family, second offense. I have found the plea to the enhancement paragraph to be true, and I will sentence you pursuant to your plea bargain agreement to 2 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division. The $1,000 fine is fully prorated. There is an affirmative finding of family violence, no contact order with Gianna Guillory, and this will run concurrent with 2021 CR 10661. Mr. Caesar, this is also a plea bargain case, and I followed your plea bargain agreement on both matters, so you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand?
I understand, ma'am.
And I will also give the credit for the 47 days on this case.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I believe he probably would have more time on the assault than he does on the,
He actually has about 18 days more is what I figured. So 18 plus the 47 on the assault is what I'm doing. Melinda. Okay. All right. Thank you all for working this out. You're all excused.
thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Take care. See you guys at 1:30.